Well, everybody said I was nuts. I mean, pretty much any business idea I've had people have said I was nuts.
Yeah.
But that's how I know it's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
And but you got to understand, when I started this, it didn't start as Spartan. It started, I called it Peak, P-E-A-K, 10 years earlier. Different company, different idea, longer distance races, and I just couldn't get it to work. No, who would want to come and do 350-mile crazy events?
Yeah.
And then fast forward 10 years after the financial crisis, against my instinct, I changed the format, 3 mile, 8 mile, 13 mile, standardize it. We want to make an Olympic bid. We're going to call it Spartan. It's going to be military inspired. And right here in Vermont, right here near the farm. And boom, it works. 700 people, then 1,500 people, then 3,000, 5,000, 10,000 people, 45 countries. So, it was an uphill battle. It's still an uphill battle, by the way. I mean, listen, parents think I'm nuts.
Yeah.
Would never send my kids to that farm. That guy's crazy. Oh, Joe, you're doing psychological damage to those kids. No, you're doing psychological damage to the kids.
Yeah.
You are too soft. Not every kid should get a trophy. Send the kids here. We'll harden them up the same way every other generation did. We've been on the planet for 1,000,000 years. When did we stop training our kids for the moment we're not going to be around? I mean,
Yeah.
we're raising zoo animals.
Yeah. Yeah. And what's that going to do too to the future of entrepreneurism in the country? Because, I feel like in order to be an entrepreneur, in order to strike out on yourself, there's a degree of psychological fortitude that if you don't have, you're going to fail. You're someone who's been in business a long time, worked with a lot of entrepreneurs. In your mind, what separates a successful entrepreneur, like kind of from a personality, mental standpoint, from someone who launches businesses that just don't work out?
Yeah, I would say a successful entrepreneur, my dad used to say too, has to have the stomach for it, right? There's no finish line.
Yeah.
There's no map. Imagine if you started a business and it said, hey, if you do these 5 things, you'll start making money. You do those 5 things, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
And then you do a 6th thing, it doesn't work. And then you keep, Spartan didn't work financially for 15 years.
Yeah.
So, you got to have the stomach for it. And you got to be relentless. It's the exact attributes you and I just talked about with the camp here, or Spartan itself. It's that ability to persevere, to continue to get pounded into the ground, and it sucks, and you can't see light of day, but somehow you put one foot in front of the other. It's that kind of attitude. It's that resiliency, and not everybody has it.